Okay. Hopefully that brings stream back. Okay. Take 3. Indeed, Cleon. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. This time I'm not gonna be so anal about viewership, considering that this is like the 3rd time the stream has fucking died. I should have it fixed now. Thank you, Cleon. I'm gonna have to watch that. Also, I don't know why I posted that in there. That's yours. But very fucking done. That's great. Thank you, Cleon. Okay. Damn. Looks like you might be in for a private showing of a pillow, because apparently I can't fucking get my stream to do stream shit. Which is so fun. Love that. Love when YouTube dies. Damn, that was short. Recent subscribers, Sludge Factory. Okay. Okay, so someone who's had better viewership than me. Derek Prime, who are you? Simply mad. I've been getting 650 subscribers, no videos. Okay. Do you make playlists at least? Okay, yeah, playlists. Okay. Fucking play. No shot. Wait. No. I had to fucking kill myself with shit. Okay. Hopefully, this solved the issue with the shit. If not, that's cool. But yeah. So hopefully, okay, we're up to 4 people now, which is actually 3 people because I'm in here. Okay, Marco. Yeah, that's probably the issue. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, so now okay, if this doesn't work, then I don't know what to say. So the issue was that I was fucking dealing with I guess you could say, how do I put it? It was a whole thing. Um, my Ethernet cable was not attached, and I guess I was like streaming purely off of Wi-Fi, which was just bad. Instead of having like it be connected in, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Oi. Oi, indeed. Wi-Fi more like wife. Like wife guy? More like wife guy. Okay. That's funny. um, who am I? Who am I? Who's the try guy who like cheated on his wife? That guy? Yeah. Yeah, that guy. Okay, so, with all that being said, did you finish all segments? Says I'm late. Ned Former cheated. Thank you. Um, I have not finished all segments. I have one more to go. The only thing is my fucking stream has kept having like a stroke. So, yeah. My baby, you're my baby, say it to me. Baby, my baby, you're my baby, say it to me. I bet on losing dogs. I know you're losing, and I pray for my place by the ring. Well, I'll be looking in my eyes where I'm done. Okay, once again, people, you have a good singing voice? Not really. Once again, people, I have to request like the stream so that we can once again get it out to more people. If I'm being honest, not once again. This is a new stream, technically. Yeah. I don't think I have a good singing voice, so I'm just like, I listen to too much Mitski, the best way to put it. Hold up. Okay. So, trust me, next week's stream is not gonna be this bad. You've never heard a Mitski song? I am a Mitski brain rotter. Okay. So, yeah, Mitski makes good music. And then again, I'm gonna have to ask you all to lend me your retweets. God, man. Okay. Okay, put this in. Where is my live stream? Okay. Flat out, if this strokes out again, I'm not doing the live stream anymore. That'll be the end of the live stream if this strokes out again. Because I already have 2 segments, I can just like record a 3rd video segment off the books if I have to. Because I'm still gonna try to stick with the like 3 uploads a week thing. In terms of segments, it's only gonna be like for the people who do not watch streams, they get to watch those, and it might encourage them to watch stream a little bit more so that they can catch me live. So, it is what it is. You listen to 80s disco and gospel music? Aren't you like Scottish? How do you How did you get into gospel music? It's like a very American thing. 11 watching. Okay, we're back. I will. Yeah, I'm Scottish and 14. And 14, huh. Like my hot foot. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let us delete this. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha. You don't get to do that. I will say though, y'all, I never got to officially do like a thank you for 1,000 subs video. My original thing was I was gonna like watch Morbius and record my reaction to it, but Morbius died as a meme when I got burnt out, which kind of saved me. So I might be able to do a different thing about that. But let us get back into your parents are both goth Satanists, so you're rebelling. That's hilarious. Let's get back into it before we lose more viewership. The Morbius thing was never funny. It wasn't. It was just very overplayed. I was mainly gonna watch it just because like it's the way to convince myself to watch a bad movie, but I'm glad that the thing died. It was so overplayed as a meme. But with that being said, you saw the title of this correctly. Yeah. You should register a Republican. And I'll tell you why. So, let me be 100% honest with you. The Republican Party is comically evil. Like, we all know the villains from, like, the Saturday morning cartoons where, it's like, they're like, you're like, oh my god, how is this person so evil? The Republican Party is comically evil. They are horrible. So you may be wondering, why am I telling you to register as a Republican? And I'll tell you why. The Dark Canuck, I get that you're Canadian, okay? Register to fucking conservative if you have to, okay? I cussed within the first 47 seconds, so there we go. Actually, yeah, like Pierre Poilievre is like a demon. Okay, so you may be wondering why I'm telling you to register Republican. All of you lovely people who are watching this. I'll tell you exactly why. And make sure to share this with people so that they get the message. Going into 2024, there's one thing that's going to be certain, and that's if Biden is alive, Biden will be the front runner for the Democrat primary. He's going to win because he's the incumbent president. He's not really going to be challenged by anyone. So, follow this advice. In the event that Biden decides not to run in 2024, or he passes away before 2024, register Democrat, vote in those primaries. However, in the event that Biden is alive and kicking and running in 2024, he's guaranteed to get the Democrat primary. Flat out. And that's why I'm saying this. If you're in a state where you cannot push for progressive candidates, like say you're in a state like Maryland, which is a Democrat state, but it also has a big conservative bent, and pushing for a progressive candidate might mess up an election because people might vote for Republicans thinking that they might be more moderate. You can do this. If you're in a super progressive state or district like somewhere in California, register Democrat because the Republican challenger there isn't going to win anyways. Or if you're in a safe Dem district with a representative that you like, maybe register Republican. And I'm going to tell you why. We know already that Donald Trump, will be running in 2024. What we also know is that the Republican Party really doesn't want him to run in 2024 because Donald Trump electorally is an unviable candidate. He lost in 2020. Against Biden, and he lost hard. Not to mention, a lot of his people in his party performed really bad in these past midterms, the Republican Party did not perform as well as they did expect to do, and a lot of his candidates did not perform well. Your Herschel Walkers, your not Josh Shapiro's, your Doug Mastrianos, your Dr. Oz's performed horribly this election cycle. All Trumpists. This is why I'm saying this. You should register a Republican, because the Republican Party doesn't want Trump to run for president in 2024 because he's an electoral drain. He kills that party. They want Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida. Ron DeSantis is a horrible person. He's much more dangerous than Trump. Trump will say whatever he can say to get elected. Trump will say whatever he can say to get votes, to get people to support him. Trump would support queer rights if it got people to support him. He cares about power. Ron DeSantis cares about putting people down. He cares about being a fascist. He is principled in his hatred. And the Republican Party won't him because he's better at pushing horrific beliefs than Trump is. And that's why I say this. What lefties should be doing, if you are in a place where you can't push for progressives, is registering Republican so that come 2024, when the Republican primaries come by, again, Biden, if he's alive, he's going to be running in 2024 and he's going to get the Democrat nomination. That's squared away. What you want is a situation where it's a Biden-Trump rematch, because the American electorate has already shown that they do not want Trump again. They do not like Trump. We kicked him out in 2020, an unprecedented election when a lot of people were at home, when a lot of people were scared during the pandemic. They kicked him out during that time. He lost not only in a really bad loss, but he also lost in a really bad loss at a time that should have favored Republicans. If Ron DeSantis runs again, if Ron DeSantis wins the Republican nomination in 2024, think of it like this. Biden will be in a situation where a lot of his supporters may not come out to support him because they don't realize how much of a threat that Ron DeSantis is. We do, as leftists. We know how bad Ron DeSantis is. He's a horrible person. He's scary. The American electorate may not know that, and they may just not come out to support Biden. They will come out to support Biden against Trump, though. Which is why I say this. If you register a Republican, you can vote in their primaries. You can go to their caucuses. And if you can vote in their primaries and go to their caucuses, you can vote Trump as your nominee. And if you vote Trump as your nominee, you can just go and vote for Biden in the general election. You aren't party locked. You can be a registered Republican and vote Democrat. And you can be a registered Republican, vote in the Republican primaries, and then turn around and vote Democrat. That's not illegal. That's not against party rules. You aren't going to get kicked out. The place I work for is donating to Ron DeSantis. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear about Coke. I know some people who did this to call for an out in WSNT. Yeah, NC-11. I'm from North Carolina. And I actually have heard stories of people doing that. Basically, just vote for a candidate that people don't like, and then that person might be pitted up against someone. Again, a Trump-Biden rematch, we know how that's going to go. Biden's going to sweep. We already saw it these midterms. The Republican Party is not popular in this nation anymore. They are riding on Biden time right now. And a Trump rematch against Biden, they aren't gonna win. What you want is Trump to lose. You want him to win the Republican primary, and then you want him to lose the general election so that DeSantis doesn't have a chance of becoming president for at least the next 4 years. And you know what? Who knows? If Trump is still alive in 2028, might be able to do it again. Leftists need more stuff like this. This is the thing that leftists... Yeah, literally. And that's the thing about it. We can't sit by and go like, ooh, well, we can primary Biden, we can da-da-da-da-da, we should run Bernie. Like, no. At this point, this isn't a pushing progressive thing. If you're in a place to push progressives, by all means do that. By all means do that. If you are in a really, really, really blue district that isn't going to swing Republican ever, and there's a really cool progressive candidate who's running in your district that may have a chance to win, register Democrat, vote that progressive in. Get it done. I'm fine with that. But if you're in a state like me, or if you're in a red district that isn't going to flip anywhere else, what's the point in registering Democrat? Because Biden's already going to win the 2024 Democrat primary. He's slated. He's the incumbent. It's by far going to be him if we even have primaries. And you can also vote a more moderate Republican in your district then, potentially, if you're in a solid red district. There are a lot of things that you can do. But sabotage from the inside by voting for a less electorally viable candidate in Trump over DeSantis is a very good thing to do. And it's what you should be doing if you want to support people. And if you want to make sure that a fascist like DeSantis does not win, does not pick up. So, even though it may seem very antithetical to your beliefs to register Republican, do it just to vote in their primaries and vote for Trump, because a Trump-Biden rematch is much better than a than a Biden-DeSantis first match. We already know how Trump-Biden is going to go. Biden's going to win. Biden-DeSantis, we don't know how that's going to go. And it might not go well for us. Be strategic. And then, of course, when the general election comes, don't vote don't vote for Trump. Vote for Biden if the general election comes. When the general election comes, obviously. But in the primaries, nothing's wrong with being strategic. With that being said, if you liked this video, please make sure to share it. Share this one especially. If you don't share any of my videos, share this one especially. Get some ideas going in heads. As well as this. Follow me on Twitter, my Discord in the description. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Stop recording. I should hit that button. Bye. Okay. That is all of my segments done. You're from NC11. I would leak my congressional district, but I'm not going to. Let me just put it like this. I'm from vaguely the Piedmont. Okay. Shit. But yeah, fellow North Carolinian. You'll definitely be sharing this one. Thank you. But yeah, no, you can literally just screw their primaries up. It's perfectly legal. It's perfectly fine. And if I'm being honest, it's something that we should be doing, considering the trajectory of the Republican Party. Like, maybe if this was, 2012 and it was, fucking Mitt Romney in the primaries and shit, okay. Register Democrat, I don't give a fuck. But considering the state of the Republican Party now, you don't want DeSantis to go up against Biden, because there is a very good chance that DeSantis might win. Leftists are the most incompetent fuckers right now. Yes, they may be incompetent, but you know what? I take pride in our idiocy sometimes, occasionally, maybe. I don't know. We have 12 concurrents. I did not expect us to get back up to 12, after what just happened. Yeah. Oh god. I hate lolicons. Lolicons. Fucking pedophiles on Twitter. Fucking. Listen, I stand by this 100%. Yeah. I think once a month you should get a justifiable KYS pass on Twitter. I think it'll genuinely make the world a better place. I think I've said something like that before. Yeah. I stand by this. I need to do this. I need to start the "A Pillow Tells You to Kill Yourself" account, which will exclusively be used to tell people to kill themselves without getting banned. I stand by that. I need to make that. I need to make that. Okay. I'm glad you haven't gone down the anti-vote rabbit hole. No, fuck the anti-vote rabbit hole. I made a pillow talk on that. I think people who go down the anti-vote rabbit hole are fucking idiots. I feel like it's so easy for younger leftists to get swept up in that. Could you promoting voting strats? Yeah. Anyone who identifies as a lolicon is an automatic weirdo and deserves to redact it. True. Wall. Indeed. The entire account is just a low-tier garbage. No, if I'm being honest, I would probably just outright tell people to, like, kill themselves and then, like, just ride suspensions. It would be like the Eggman meme. Fucking just like, haha, you fool. I have 72 alternate accounts. That's literally all I would do. Anti-vote people are performative fascist helpers. Literally. I'm not gonna reiterate it here because I already made... A, we're out of election season now. And B, I already made a segment. Not segment. Wait, hold up. A pillow. Oh, hey, Mr. Krabs. A pillow. Have you heard the animator just stop defend hot diggity demon? That animator just stopped the. Fuck hot diggity demon. He's a weirdo. I can maybe cover his video if I still have time. The only thing is, if I get like lazy and I have too many segments slated to like go up, I wouldn't stop streaming actually. I am getting shockingly a good amount of consistent viewership, even with stream going down like 3 times. Well, twice. This is the 3rd iteration of the stream. Which, like, you may be saying 13 isn't a lot, but like for me, it's a lot. We just jumped up to 16. But like, I'm more than willing to eke out segments. Like a good handful of them. But if y'all want me to like do a hot diggity demon segment, I'm willing to do that, or like a viewer suggested segment, or like we can just play video games, or I can go ahead and end stream. It's up to all of y'all, but if I'm being honest, I kind of want to let this run a little bit longer because live streams should be long. Just a reply with images full of shadow hedgehog. True. But yeah, as I was saying with like the voting thing, I did a whole... I'm very attention deficit if you can't tell. But the thing is, I've harnessed my ADHD in a way to where like I can compartmentalize information and then look at something that'll remind... Hold up. Hold up. Uh-oh. Marco. Buffering's gone now, is it? Marco. No, we just got 20 viewers. No. No. Don't do this to me. Okay, we're back in the green. Okay. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Stream's gonna improve. Okay. We just got... Christ. Okay. Wow. Yikers. Okay. Um, I just saw like the little square on my OBS just like go red for a second and like drop into like 400, and I was just like like 400 kilobits per second. That isn't good. I think the issue is that I'm using a stream key and like not streaming directly to my channel, because that was the issue I was having with OBS. Like, this is a very temporary fix. Why is my TV doing that? This light behind me is my TV. Which is why my camera is angled like this, because if I had it angled like any other way, I would get fucking DMCA'd, most likely. It's the owl house on my TV right now. Good show. Parallax! Hey, I remember talking to you like a while ago, like a year ago, I think it was. During, I think this time last year, waiting on a Zan's Christmas stream. During that time. Okay. Hot Diggity Demon segment would be nice. Yeah, I think that would be nice. I can definitely eke out one more segment. Who knows? I might be able to get like a bonus video, maybe, if I do that. Or at least I can do less segments next stream and focus more on talking. Also, we have like 14 concurrents. I don't want to mess that up since... Yeah, okay. So, we can do a Hot Diggity Demon segment, or I can play like some Splatoon. Some Spatoon. Some ba 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 ba. So, tell me what y'all want, and I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively set up Splatoon, just in case. Actually, as a matter of fact, I might save the Hot Diggity Demon stream shit until next time, but it's up to y'all, entirely up to y'all. I don't mind either way. If I'm being honest, I kinda want to go to sleep, but I'm not gonna do that, because, stream, I at least want this bit to go for like an hour. So, Asha, you wish you had Splatoon? Yeah. It's very fun. It's very fun. But you know, Christmas is upcoming, so anything can happen. Game capture. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Is there any way... Can I copy this entire bit? Can I please paste? Soy! 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 Okay. Yay. Come on. Do this. Yay. Yay. I should buy a Switch? Yeah, it's a very good console. Okay. Let's start this game card, because hardware was removed. Hush. Okay. We're about to be splooning. If stream dies, like, hard, then I'll probably stop, but like if we can maintain at least over 5, then I'll keep going. And also, like, I'm still gonna be paying attention to chat, so like y'all... Is there a Splatfest going on? There shouldn't be a Splatfest going on. Animal Crossing, that's your George Orwell book. True. Repping... Oh, I can't skip this. What's going on? What's going on? It looks like Wahoo World is temporarily closed for Big Run. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Salmon Run. Soy. Yeah, soy indeed. Hot Digby. Yeah. I think I might save the Hot Diggity Demon segment for next time. I think I got 3 good segments. One was, oral anti-realism. That's like relevant because World Cup. The Kanye thing, that's relevant because... And, it's fucking... What else do you call it? What was the last segment? Why you should register Republican. Okay. What is this? Is this an Ockling supremacist? I used to be an Ockling supremacist back in my day. Wife divorced me for a big. I was gonna say a big four shot, but me for a big shot. Just use the word for. It's time. It's time indeed. Christ on a fucking bike, dude. What the hell? Look at this art. Go follow that person. Agent Howlite? HOLLIT? Yeah, go follow that person. That's sick ass art. Can I order this? Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. I want that. I want that. What's up, merch? What you got for me? 12 people on Splatoon? Really? We already covered segments, so if y'all want to go, like, y'all can, but, you know. It's up to y'all. I'm more than willing to stay. My mom left me at Wahoo World. Sick. That's sad. Peter, the fish are here. Peter! The fish are here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Peter, the fish are here. I don't know why I made her sound British. How light. Okay. What is that? Is that a furry? Okay. The salmon. The salmon indeed. The salmon. Wait, no, I don't want to order your gear. I just want to fresh you. What is it? Big run in theaters now. Splatoon has a shocking amount of, like, really good fucking artists. Especially considering the fact that, like, they have to draw on Switch to do it. Which, like, you can use the stylus and shit, but, like, Splatoon's art area is not all that good. So. Killer fish from San Diego. It's not San Diego, it's San Diego. It's pretty fresh, dude. It's pretty fresh. Big Run is real. Who's that? That's cute. That's really good art. Drafted into war. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no Santa song. Oh, like, dude. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? I don't know if I asked that before. Oh, well, I'll wear that. Yeah, that looks sick. Indeed. We go by fashion, not by practicality. I'm one of those players. Okay. Just let me change the shirt. Oh wait, shit, dude. Do I have a beret? Can I go like full Inkling Supremacist? That's what I did in Splatoon 2. Whenever the Octo expansion came out, I went like full Octoling Supremacist. Because I'm a horrible person that shouldn't be trusted. Okay. This looks official. ADHD squad, true. Indeed. Okay, let's hop into the actual game. 8 people watching, that's chill. I'm probably gonna cut off in like the next 30 minutes just because what's Anarchy Battle Clan Blitz? Fuck that. I am a filthy golden arrow spray player. I like using dualies, but I will also use golden arrow spray because it's fun. It's fun. I think if this can survive, I think it is a testament to me fixing the internet issue, despite that one little stroke that we had. Indeed I do. Last upload was 3 months ago. Oh, that's sick, Cleon. Feel free to like drop your channel link. personally, I'm planning on getting back into video essays myself. I'm in the middle of scripting one, and then one I have kinda scripted, but not fully, and it isn't fully ready yet, because I have to finish playing the game for it, but it's a very bad fucking game. But, I have said it before, and I'll say it again. I do plan on doing video essay content, because I really like video. Damn, that said the N-word. Wait, I'm streaming on YouTube. I can say the N-word. Damn, that nigga just got killed. So, okay. Let's not do that. Shit. But I promise you I'm significantly better when no one's watching me. Oh. Okay. Can I respawn? Can. What happened? What happened? Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I don't have a. I clicked the wrong key. Full screen projector. Thank you. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, video essays content. So I have one that I'm in the middle of scripting, and by in the middle I mean I just started scripting it like a week ago, but I'm really looking forward to it because I feel like it's gonna be good. And then I have another one on a video game, which, like I said, is really bad, and I kind of stopped playing it for a little while, which, like, it would literally just be like a day of me, less than, if I'm being honest, if I wanted to get gameplay footage. It's just I really hate the game and I haven't had time to do it, but I probably will over my break if I'm not too much at work, because they sure like scheduling me during my breaks at work. Oh, also, this is like the chill segment, so like, even ADHD about a Wakanda Forever video, I say do it. I personally really liked Wakanda Forever as a movie, and like, I'm not saying this as like a soy Marvel fan thing, because like, damn, I usually don't like Marvel movies, but like, I felt Wakanda Forever actually was good, but I felt like the reason why it was good was because it didn't feel like a Marvel movie. It felt like a movie about grief that just so happened to take place in like the Marvel universe, which is probably not a good thing, like in the wider context of Marvel movies, but you know, it is what it is. Same here, yeah. Indeed, a very good movie, and I intend to sue it. And I intend to sue it to critique the series. Use it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about it, because like, it was a good movie, but it was a good movie because it was a movie and not, you know, a Marvel movie. Like, it felt different, which I wish it would have happened under better circumstances, but at the same time, fuck off. Multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. God damn it. But yeah, no, generally, I felt like Wakanda Forever was a banger movie. Not banger. It was a good movie. There were several moments. I didn't cry in the theater, but there were like many moments where I felt like crying. Because of the way that like they did it so well. I'm being vague so I don't spoil it for anyone, but if anyone knows anything about Black Panther and like Chadwick Boseman, the actor who played Black Panther, he passed away in real life, so obviously he couldn't be in the second movie, and they treated his passing really well in the movie, and they dealt with it in a good way, and it felt like human emotion. I feel like, actually, as a matter of fact, let me impromptu segment while I'm playing Splatoon. I feel like one of the main issues with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is talking about Black Panther 2. I feel like one of the main issues generally with the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the fact that it's like action movies. Like, every Marvel movie, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it's like guaranteed to get money. so they don't put a lot into necessarily developing characters. Like, characters have arcs, they have emotions, they do things, but like if you notice like the decline between like the earlier movies and the later movies, like there are specific things with characters that like hold true. So like in the first couple of movies, like Tony Stark actually had an arc, which is why it meant so much when he died in Endgame, and other things like that. Like, you know, Captain America, the whole "I had a date" thing was like a big thing because he was a genuine human. Whereas like now you have Marvel movies and it's just like, oh my god, big bad number 15. And like it isn't, there is no emotional depth to like a lot of the movies. It's like they have emotional scenes, they might occasionally talk on something, but 9 times out of 10 a lot of it is just wider context for action vignettes. So like you saw that in like Shang-Chi was a very visually interesting movie. It was a very visually pleasing movie, and while like the story of like the main villain, like the actual, well, I don't want to say the Mandarin because that wasn't his name in the movie. That was the name of like the terrorist in Iron Man 3 who was like copying him. While he did have an interesting, compelling story, it felt very action movie with the way that they did it. And it's like, you can do that in an action movie, you can still have him be a villain, but like make him maybe a little bit interesting outside of like, I'm the villain and I have to be sympathetic because it's 2022 and we can't do like flat villains anymore, so I'm gonna be like slightly emotional and then like be really, 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 really evil after. Wenwu, thank you. His name was Wenwu. But yeah, so like, it is what it is, and I think the thing that Black Panther 2 did really well, and again, under really unfortunate circumstances, I genuinely do not think if Chadwick Boseman were still alive, Black Panther 2 would be as good as it was. Just because, due to his passing, and I'm not saying that him passing away was a good thing, because quite frankly, if Chadwick Boseman were still alive, and we just got a boring action movie for Black Panther 2, I genuinely think that that is a preferable circumstance to now because he would still be alive. But with what we got out of, I feel like the way they handled his death was really well done and actually felt genuine and didn't feel condescending. Yeah, that too. I'll get to that. But they were forced into a situation where they actually had to talk about characters and character depth and like grief and deal with that as a concept and then deal with heavier things while balancing that with an action movie, because Black Panther 2 has action scenes, but whenever you hear people praising Black Panther 2, it isn't like, oh my god, the action scenes were so cool. It's like, that was a really emotional scene and like I cried, I felt something from this movie, which is something that movies and action movies especially should try exploring in the people who watch them. The Namor Shuri dynamic wouldn't have worked at all without the death of T'Challa. I believe that wholeheartedly too. I think both of their stories heavily focus on grief, and if neither of them had to deal with grief, then it wouldn't have worked. The thing is, like, T'Challa as a character dealt with his grief in dealt with his grief in Civil War and kind of little bits and pieces with like the original Black Panther, but the original Black Panther was more about like, hey, like ethno-nationalism is bad, okay? Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't be like an isolationist nation. Among other things. Hold up. Right. Cause you know that you're toxic. But yeah, Black Panther 2, the writers were forced into a position where they had to deal with emotions. And like Twisty said, the way that they dealt with T'Challa's death too in the movie was great, and it was in character because they were forced to think out of the box. Like, it couldn't be a, oh my god, he dies in a cool action scene thing. Like, the way this happens literally within like the first couple of seconds in a movie. Everyone knows that he dies in the movie, so I might as well say it. Because I don't necessarily know if I can consider it as spoilers, but the way that he dies in the movie is like, it's a cold open. You get even before the Marvel logo plays, I think, if I'm remembering properly. But you get like a scene where Shuri is like rushing around her lab trying to synthesize like the heart-shaped herb, because that all got burned in like the original Black Panther because fucking Killmonger. But she's like trying to synthesize it to save T'Challa, because T'Challa has a disease and he didn't tell anyone until it was too late. Because like he didn't want to worry anyone and ended up like passing away from it. And I felt that was a really good way to do it. Because it wasn't like some heroic death. Well, no, it was almost, it was like paradoxically heroic in a way that, it was in a way that was heroic in a personal sense. T'Challa didn't want to worry anyone. It wasn't like he fought nameless villain number 15 whose name you're gonna forget, and then died from that. It was, he died in a very human way, and I appreciated that, because it honestly felt like they honored Chadwick Boseman in a way by sending his character out in a super realistic way, and I think with a message that he would have supported if he was here now, to like seek treatment, to not be afraid of things. May he rest in peace. Talented actor, good man, he was. But genuinely, yeah. One criticism I do have is this is like the third time Wakanda has been overthrown. Yeah, I don't know what's with that. It's silly because from a lore standpoint, it's Wakanda, they have fixed sickness. Kind of. Which I think that's the reason why they're just like, okay. Because they never explicitly mention what he died from. And they never... I guess the way it kind of was like, hey... It might have been a thing of like, you have to consistently take the heart-shaped herb in order to like keep the Black Panther powers, and if not, it'll like kill you from the inside out. I think it might have, like, that's the way I would explain it away in my mind, but I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I felt like they did it well. But yeah, Black Panther 2, phenomenal movie, and I wish more Marvel movies were like that. I wish they were all more open to being emotionally vulnerable, because it's the emotionally vulnerable movies that everyone remembers, if I'm being honest. Like, how many people still talk about the original Iron Man? A lot of people. How many people still talk about Thor Ragnarok? A lot of people. That was a funny movie, but it also had like a bit of emotion to it. How many people still talk positively about Guardians of the Galaxy or Guardians of the Galaxy 2? A lot of people. Now, how many people talk positively about Ant-Man? Like, no one's going out there and saying like Ant-Man is bad, but you don't see people going like, oh my god, Ant-Man, such a great movie. Like, no one cares when it comes down to it. And that's because, like, at the end of the day, storytelling, people like seeing big action scenes, but people also like to contextualize those action scenes, and they also like characters, and they also like character growth. Like, why do so many people like Spider-Man? It isn't because cool web-swinging guy, it's because he's a guy who has issues and has problems that he has to solve and that he has to deal with. He's a human. That's also one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like Superman analogs and like stories like evil Superman, because like if you're gonna make an evil Superman analog, then you've kind of missed the point of Superman. Superman's thing isn't like, oh my god, he's so powerful. It's, he's so powerful, but he's also so human, and so much of his power, like power, not physical, but his strength is derived from his deep humanity. Despite being literally an alien, he embodies humanity. Which, like, if you don't get that, then you don't get Superman. That's another thing about Batman. People don't like Batman because, if you like Batman because he's cool and he beats the shit out of criminals, then you don't get Batman. It's like that one video I say, like, Batman is a fascist. If you genuinely believe Batman is like that, and that's all you get from Batman, which, that was a good video essay. It was a salient critique of, like, some Batman stories. Spider-Man is a guy the universe literally hates. He's just like me for real. That too. But if you are someone who likes Batman just because he beats the crap out of criminals, then you're a bad person. The thing that makes Batman notable and noteworthy is the fact that despite all of his traumas, despite all of his pains, he still sees like a little bit of good in people. That's the same reason why people who are like, "Oh my god, why doesn't he just kill people?" It's like he doesn't want to do that. Cuz like, yeah, people are bad. He deals with horrific, horrible monsters, but he still can't bring himself to like kill people, even if it might be the best thing to do. Like, why does he lock people up in Arkham Asylum? That's such a dumb idea. Why doesn't he kill them? Because it goes against his moral code. And like, yeah, maybe a stupid moral code, but at the same time, he's a human. He's flawed. And that's the thing about it. Action shouldn't just be about action. It should be about characters. It should be about drama. It should be about what leads up to the action. When you're dealing with a conflict, the question shouldn't be what is the coolest way to deal with the conflict. It should be what started the conflict and what the conflict does to the characters. But I think that will be all for this little mini segment rant. I will probably keep speaking. I didn't start recording. Oh no, I didn't do the mini segment rant recording. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Well, then I can just keep going in that case. I was gonna do like a little mini segment rant, but I guess not. The Gamora scene still gets me in Infinity War. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I feel like a lot of comic book fans have the issue of like, again, only going in there for the action and not the emotion, and that's why a lot of them didn't get that scene with like Star-Lord fucking beating the shit out of Thanos. Like, was it a stupid decision? Objectively, yes. But is it an understandable situation? Yes. Gamora was someone that, like, Star-Lord, Peter Quill, loved deeply and cared for deeply and connected with emotionally deeply. They had a lot of trauma. They shared a lot of their trauma. They were some of the first people who opened up to each other. Hearing that Thanos killed her, if I'm being honest, I'm not shocked that Peter Quill didn't shoot the shit out of him in that fucking moment. He expressed a lot of restraint, if I'm being honest, just hitting him with his guns, his blasters, I should say. Like, be honest. And that's the thing about it, you know? Like, fucking people have emotions, and emotions should be expressed in media, and we shouldn't be decrying emotional scenes because, like, people don't act rationally. Because when you are emotional, you aren't rational. Humans are not rational human beings. Yeah, beings. Humans are not rational human beings. Humans are not rational creatures. We don't act on rationality. We can suss out rationality however we do. That's always, of course, going to be colored by your own self-perceptions, because what is rational to one person may not be rational to another person, or like in a wider societal context. Like that fucking one party, the Donner Party, I think, on like the fucking Oregon Trail, who ended up like eating each other after they got like fucking put down and shit. Like, was that a rational thing to do? Yes, but is it seen as rational by society? No. A lot of people talk about the Donner Party by like saying, "Oh my god, that's so horrible. Like they're crazy," and it's like, no, they were starving to death. They were doing what they had to do, but yeah, like that's something that should be communicated in stories. You know, I think that's also one of the reasons why people really liked the Batman as a movie, because the Batman had emotional beats to it, sort of, kind of. It was a good movie cinematography wise, but yeah, like it had a story to it. It had character arcs. The main character grew in Batman. He fucking, at the beginning he was like, "You're not my dad, Alfred," and then at the end he was like, "Oh my god, Alfred, I love you so much." Kind of, sort of. I'm pretty sure Alfred died in that movie, did he? I don't think he did. He got blown the fuck up in one scene. I like saw it in theaters like the week it came out, and kind of forgetting some details. I can rewatch it on HBO Max if I wanted. But yeah, no, like superheroes and shit. It's good media. It's good content. Black Panther 2, great movie. lovely movie. Love that movie. Uh, I hope we can see more superhero media that's willing to be emotional like that. I just hope it comes under better circumstances in the future. I don't want it to be like an actor passes away. Okay, time to do more emotional stuff. Like I just want it to be a staple. I want it to be normal and natural for superhero media to be emotional. But that's the rant on that. Thank you for bringing that up, Cleon. That was really good. Does anyone have anything else they wanted me to maybe rant about and make a mini segment about? Unfortunately, that one might just have to be stuck with stream because I did not get to record that mini segment. But, you know. Ow. If anyone has anything else they want to suggest, please feel free to. Hopefully Gun taking over DC makes it happen. I hope so. Also, it would have to be something I can like rant about and play a video game at the same time with. It can't be like a full-on segment. Because like I already have my segments done for the week, you know? Like I'm uploading 3 segments a week and y'all, I mean, I got that done in one stream. Which if I'm being honest, way better than a recording session because like holy shit. Recording sessions were annoying as fuck to do when I was doing Pillow Talks. And then again, it was like the editing and yada yada yada. List of 10,000 things wrong with modern anime. If I'm being honest, I don't watch a lot of modern anime. But you know what? I can grift. Alright, 10,000 things wrong with modern anime I'm gonna express while I play a little bit of Splatoon because I'm running out stream and I want to make some extra little mini segmentarinos. Firstly, I should probably... What's going on up here? What's going on up here? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so that's recording. That's open. Okay. Stop recording. Start recording. Okay. 10,000 things wrong with modern anime. Of course, it's not going to be 10,000, but it is going to be a lot. I feel like one of the major issues with modern anime is unironically, like, fan service. And I don't say this in, like, a prudish way. I say this in a lot of anime does fan service in a really creepy way, and it should be called out way. Like, I'm perfectly fine with fan service in anime as long as it isn't, like, creepy. Because, like, you watch an anime, like, say, fucking Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is a phenomenal anime, and it's, like, fan service of a fucking series. And the thing that makes it phenomenal is that, like, it's just there in your face. Like, it doesn't hide it, it isn't skeevy about it, it isn't weird, it isn't creepy about it. It's just like, yeah. Like, it's a part of the show. And I respect that, because it isn't, like, fucking weird with it. Same thing with, like, an anime like Fooly Cooly. That isn't all that weird with its fan service. An anime like, fucking, Spy Family. I haven't watched the most recent episodes, so I don't know if they've gotten weird or not. But, like, that isn't weird with fan service. There's a way to do tasteful fan service. Yeah, funny fan. Yeah, there are ways to do tasteful and funny fan service. The issue with, a lot of anime is that the way that they focus on fan service is they will literally just have a character, often not of age, and it'll be a situation of like, okay, we're gonna fucking put them in a really compromising position, and it's like, stop doing that, because it makes me uncomfortable whenever, like, it makes me and other people uncomfortable. I shouldn't say me uncomfortable, it makes me and other people uncomfortable whenever people do that, because it's disgusting. It's like, it's pervy, it makes you feel weird, it makes you feel skeevy. Like, I don't want to deal with that, you know? Like, fuck it, B-stars be damned. They knew what the fuck they were doing with their shit, their fan service, apparently. Like, that wasn't weird, it wasn't creepy, it was fucking Legoshi and Haru just being, not human, but being, like, together and shit. But, like, it wasn't done in a creepy way. Although that is an anime I will never watch on my TV again. I made that fucking mistake one time, and then I got to that one episode, and I was like, yikes. Shit, hold up. Yeah, no. When it when it comes down to it, fan service is a big issue. Fan service should be allowed, but it shouldn't be creepy. Stop doing it to like 14-year-old characters in fucking anime, and stop being skeevy about it. Just if you wanna make a sexual anime, do it. Just don't be fucking weird. Like I've seen, like Panty and Sock no Garter Belt is a fucking hilarious anime, and is it fan servicey? Obviously it is. But the thing about it is that it isn't like, hey, we're gonna fucking be weird about it and make characters suffer. No, it's in the fucking name. It is a irreverently horny fucking anime, and they are not ashamed of it. They're proud of it. They're proud of it. Shit. They're proud of it, and I'm proud of them for being proud of it. My little skrunklies, you could say. And when it comes down to it, like, you just gotta be, like, normal about shit. Another issue, I guess, is episode length. Stop making the episode count so high. I've had so many people tell me to, like, try to get into an anime, and I check the episode number, and it's like, dude, I'm not watching this shit. Like, especially with the filler shit, which this is, like, an industry issue. Please stop making anime from shows that fucking, not shows, from manga that are, like, not at least a decent amount complete and are, like, scheduled to be complete by the time, like, you get on to the area that you need to be at. Because, like, holy shit, you know? Like, there is no excuse. Whenever I ask, like, oh, like, what is the anime about? Like, or, like, how should I watch it? I shouldn't get, like, oh, well, just make sure to, like, skip these episodes and, like, yada. Like, no, I'm not skipping episodes. I'm not skipping arcs. Stop it with the filler. Just to do it when the manga does it. I can at least respect One Piece. Because One Piece itself is a very long manga. Is One Piece even complete yet? I don't even think One Piece is complete yet as a manga, and it's been going on. One Piece is so old that it inspired, like, the modern cartoon makers to like to say. Like, Rebecca Sugar has talked very fondly about watching One Piece as a kid. Like, I can at least respect One Piece's grind, but, like, Naruto and shit, I'm not skipping arcs. If your anime has filler arcs, I'm just not going to watch it. Like, 1 or 2 filler arcs, maybe. But if it's, like, half of the fucking anime, I'm not watching that shit. Leave me the fuck alone. What else? What's another big issue with anime? Now y'all have me going. Shit. Promised Neverland was such a missed opportunity. I watched season 1, season 2 doesn't exist. One Piece will never end. True. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. That meme. Can we get much higher? So high. That's a Kanye West song, I'm realizing. It's relevant. It's true, the One Piece is real and it was in Hitler's bunker. Okay. Well, if no one else wants to suggest any other issues with modern anime, I can go ahead and end this little mini bonus segment. Because this is pretty good for the channel. If I'm being honest, these little bonus segments. Where's my chat glitching out? You know, doesn't look like chat's glitching out. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you all liked this little mini segment. I love all of your faces, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Okay, that was a really good mini segment. I'm glad that went as well as it did. Anyways, we are starting to decline. a smidgen in viewership. Not a lot, but a smidgen. So, shit, I accidentally clicked stick with this team. Okay. So I'll tell y'all what I'll do. I will... Oh, wait, I can cancel matchmaking. Okay. Yeah. So, thank you all for coming out today. This has been a very good showing, even with the multiple different streams that I've had to do and schedule and get done with just because of internet issues. Pretty consistent viewership, pretty good viewership, pretty live chat. I love you all. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. As well as this. I'll be streaming next Friday or next Saturday again, or both. I think I actually go on break next week, which really helps out in terms of streaming, so I'm going to be streaming a lot more during then. And generally, I have to thank y'all. I had a lot of fun. I expected to get maybe 1-2 viewers at most. Got so many more, and I'm glad about that. So I love y'all. This is where I must end stream. Once again, follow me on Twitter at RealAPillow. It's not going to be in this description, but if you check my Pillow Talks, it's in the description of those. And my Discord, I will drop that under my first segment. I don't have a permanent link for that, I guess. And feel free to DM me. Perfectly fine with it, just as long as it isn't outside of my office hours. I'm cool. So just be cool. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next stream. I have the stream. Really? What's this? What's media source? Image 2? Okay, that's that. Image 3? What's image 3? That's the old one. Browser. Okay, so you do work. Wait, hold up. What if I... Okay. Remove you. Yes. Boom. Add. Browser. Add existing. Boom. Yes. Well, no, that's the chat from previous stream, but my point stands. Okay. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Y'all all have a good night. Peace.